I will probably regret this. Reply to this tweet with a movie you'd like me to review. The reply with the most likes, I will 100% make a video on. That was a mistake. I had 911 replies to this tweet. And don't get me wrong, there were a lot of really awful movies in these replies. But then Derek Blackman, some of you might know him as Some Black Guy on YouTube, decided to come along and tweet this. Hit that like button and look at how many people liked this tweet. Yes, I got ratioed on Twitter by gay N-words from outer space. This was my response. The strangest thing about this movie is that it was directed by a white guy. And not just any white guy, Morten Lindberg, also known as Master Fat Man. You might be wondering what kind of white guy would make a movie called Gay N-Words from Outer Space. Well, this kind of guy.
Now to my real passion in my life. One thing is music, but it's only a hobby to me. Cakes, that's my real passion. You can see here his legs are very, very skinny, so I will try to grease them in some pig fat.
He passed away last year, so F's in the chat for Master Fat Man. He did a lot in his life. He created his own political party called Det Komiska Party, or the Cosmic Party in English. He made music.
You seem so far away, though you were standing near.
He loved dressing up, and he loved cake. He was also a lover of Brazil.
Brazil is a magical, mystical, and fantastic country. It's crazy marvelous.
After he saw how rough life was there, he set up and sponsored orphanages and humanitarian childcare projects there. So good for you, Master Fat Man. You were a good guy. Now you might be thinking, how could such a kind soul make a movie called Gay N-Words from Outer Space? Well, I'm not sure. He probably has a very strange sense of humor. And I have to admit, after watching it, it's a pretty funny movie. But I have to say this, thank God it's only 25 minutes long. Gay N-Words from Outer Space starts with a narration.
The gay come from the planet Anus.
We are taught that there's a species called the gay N-Words, and they come from the planet Anus. These gay N-words are more intelligent than any other species in the universe. They create a world, a society, a perfect way of living without any women. A male-only world. Where gay men can prosper. Not sure how they reproduce.
It started when your father first gave birth to you.
Let's just ignore that. So there's quite the cast of characters in this movie. Let me read you their names.
We have Captain B. Dick, a strict, well-educated leader, but also friendly and a father figure for the rest of the crew.
Armin Ass, Captain B. Dick, D. Ildo, Sergeant Shaved Balls, and Mr. Schwool. So apparently there's a gay N-word religion.
Mr. Schwoll, a German-speaking gay from the area of planet Anus, where they still practice the old gay religion, a ritual way of worshiping human excrements.
They love shit. So later in the movie, the gay N-words encounter Earth. They scan the planet and find out that it's inhabited by females. Disgusting. Female creatures. Gay kind's biggest threat.
Female creatures?
Female creatures!
Female creatures!
Okay, calm down. We've got to check this out.
They decide that it's best that they send a man down to get more information. I like how when the characters talk in this movie, their mouths don't line up with the audio at all.
Frauenkreaturen!
It's completely out of sync. And it wouldn't surprise me if they did this on purpose for comical reasons.
This is the president of the Federation of Intergalactic Gay Planets.
So the gay N-words decide to send Armin Ass down to Earth. He is very scared, but Captain B. Dick consoles him.
Sir, I am afraid I have never seen a female.
He tells him that this is one step on the path to becoming a true gay N-word, and that one day he may be granted the sign of the brown ring.
Maybe after this mission, you'll get the sign of the brown ring and can truly call yourself a gay nigga.
After all, this is what Armin Ass has been preparing for ever since he joined gay agent school.
That's what you've been preparing for since you went to gay agent school.
Armin Ass thanks Captain B. Dick for his supporting words, and Captain B. Dick responds, "No need to thank me. You know I have an eye on your ass."
You know I got an eye on your ass.
Arm and Ass is beamed down to Earth, and he encounters the female, a deadly, smelly female. And he has little choice but to blast her with his gay gun. Scared half to death, he demands to be beamed back up. Once back in the ship, the gay N-words begin to scan and tap his brain to make sure that his gayness is still intact and that the female did not infect him. While on the ship, the gay N-words see a video from Earth of heterosexual kissing. It is repulsive. They have never seen something so disgusting.
This is simply too much.
They need to put an end to this now. They decide that it's their responsibility to save their fellow man from the females on Earth. They decide to start Operation Female Eradication with the country, Ukraine. Mr. Schwool is beamed down and is immediately faced with a couple of disgusting women. He zaps them with his gay gun, saving the men that were held hostage, aka their husbands.
All in 25
God, what the
minutes,
hell?
yeah.
What is this movie? Their next target, Beijing, China. They send down D. Ildo this time. They decide it's time to
Show those yellow girls what a real man is like.
D. Ildo zaps the bad-smelling females.
Die, bad-smelling females!
And is immediately thanked by the man standing by, who was held hostage by her. Next target, Hamburg, Germany.
Hamburg.
This time they send down Arm and Ass. Arm and Ass growls at a German female standing on a boat. He zaps her, and she is destroyed. And yet again, a man is saved. Then the gay N-words meet in their ship's inner sanctum, where they ask the rulers of the Brown Ring for their guidance. They are told to stick their arms into the holy asshole to find out which of the gay N-words is worthy to become the ambassador of Earth. After all of the gay N-words insert their arms into the holy asshole, we find out that the chosen one is D. Ildo.
You know what this means, Ildo. You'll have to pick a new body for your job as a gay ambassador.
And thus, he must go through a body transformation in order to fit in with the humans. In this scene, he basically just goes through a character customization menu from a video game.
Transformation completed.
Wow, what do you think of my new body?
Yeah, he just turns into a white guy. I don't know what to say about that, but it's strange. So then all the gay N-words prepare to beam to Earth. The next scene is beautiful. The only scene in the entire movie with color. It shows a bunch of beautiful gay men around and in a pool. No woman in sight. The gay N-words beam down to this pool. I guess they think this is the meeting place of the rulers of Earth because there's only gay men there. In this scene, they announce D. Ildo as Earth's ambassador. None of the men around the pool think it's strange that these guys come out of nowhere. In fact, they like that they came out of nowhere. So then Captain B. Dick pours the holy gay N-word seed over D. Ildo's head, finalizing the ceremony to announce D. Ildo as Earth's ambassador. All the gay men in the room rejoice.
For a gay universe!
Our gay universe!
The movie ends with the gay N-words going back into space and a narration telling the viewer that they will do anything in their power to create a beautiful universe full of nothing but gay men.
To boldly go where no gay has gone before.
So yeah, that is the movie, Gay N-Words from Outer Space. Thank you for making...
Alright, that was a lot of movie for 25 minutes of movie. Fazzy, thank you for 1 year, dude. Forsen, Joker, Fershia 6, Mr. Vader, Iridian 98 months. Nice, Maddie Little W with 4 years.